You are standing at a red light. The car next to you revs its engine. Your hand tightens on the wheel. You did not decide to feel this. Something older than you decided for you. The light turns green. You press the pedal a little harder than you need to. Just a little. Enough to feel your back press into the seat. Enough to win a race nobody agreed to run. You tell yourself it means nothing. But the real answer is far stranger. Your obsession with speed did not start with engines. It did not start with roads or wheels or even with humans standing upright. It started in a body built to survive by moving faster than the thing trying to kill it. Think about what a fast car actually gives you. Wind noise, a pull in your stomach, a tightening in your chest that feels dangerously close to fear, except you paid money for it and you are smiling. That combination should not make sense. Fear and joy are supposed to be opposites. And yet, here you are, both at once, foot on the gas. To understand why, you have to go back. Not centuries, not even millennia. You have to go back to a time before language, before fire, before anything you would recognize as human. Your ancestors lived in a world where speed was survival currency. A predator appeared. You ran, or you died. Prey appeared. You ran it down, or your children went hungry. There was no highway, there was no rush hour. There was only the raw calculation your body made in an instant. Can I outrun this? Every time that calculation succeeded, the body that made it got to reproduce. Every time it failed, that line ended. Over hundreds of thousands of years, this was not a metaphor. It was arithmetic, running in the background of evolution, selecting again and again for bodies that responded to velocity with alertness instead of confusion. That is the part most people never think about. Your nervous system is not neutral about speed. It is opinionated. It was built by ancestors who needed to feel something sharp and immediate the moment the ground blurred beneath them, because that feeling kept them alive. So what happens in your brain when a car accelerates? Dopamine, not the dopamine of quiet contentment, the dopamine of anticipation. The neuroscientist Wolfram Schultz spent years recording individual neurons in the brains of primates, and what he found reshaped how scientists understand reward. Dopamine does not simply arrive when something good happens. It fires in anticipation of something good happening, especially when the outcome carries a little uncertainty. A predictable reward barely moves the needle. An uncertain one arriving fast spikes it. A fast car is uncertainty delivered at speed. Your body does not know, moment to moment, exactly what is about to happen. The road curves, the engine roars. The world rushes past faster than your eyes can fully process. And your ancient reward system, the same one that once fired for a successful hunt or a narrow escape, lights up like you just did something that mattered for survival. It does not know the difference between a chase for your life and a straightaway on a Sunday afternoon. Here is where it gets stranger. Not everyone feels this pull with equal force. Some people merge onto a highway and calmly set the cruise control. Others feel something close to hunger every time they see an open road. For decades, psychologist Marvin Zuckerman studied exactly this difference. He called it sensation seeking, and he found it was not just a personality quirk. It showed up in measurable biological differences, in how strongly people's bodies responded to novelty, risk, and intensity of stimulation. People high in sensation seeking do not just enjoy speed more. Their baseline nervous system runs a little quieter, a little more understimulated, until something sharp comes along to wake it up. A fast car is not a luxury for these people. It is closer to a correction, a way of bringing their internal world back up to a level that feels normal. You probably already know which kind of person you are. Some of you felt your pulse quicken just reading the word acceleration. Others read this and thought calmly, that sounds unnecessary. Both reactions were written into you before you were born. But speed is not only about the individual body. It is about status too. And this is where the story turns from biology into something closer to display. Evolutionary psychologist Jeffrey Miller has argued that many human behaviors that look wasteful on the surface, expensive, impractical, even dangerous, actually serve a very old purpose. They are costly signals. They say, without a single word, I have so much surplus, so much skill, so much resource, that I can afford to burn it dramatically in front of you. A fast car is one of the loudest costly signals a modern human can produce. It burns fuel nobody needs to burn just to get to the grocery store. It costs more than a practical car by a staggering margin. It requires